Boys, what a postseason that was. That was absolutely crazy. You know, GG to the Braves, man. They played so dang good. Jorge Solaire, Eddie Rosario, they carried the squad. And the whole story of the Braves is just absolutely sick. But that was a great postseason. And now we're going to be talking about who you guys should invest in to get a lot of stubs. Now, there are a lot of guys who are going to get roster updates. This is usually the biggest roster update of the year. Now, I do have one hot take in the video, and I'm just going to say it right now, and that's Eddie Rosario. I think Eddie Rosario goes from silver to diamond the same way that Randy Rosario went silver to diamond. Now, I know Rosario's World Series was electric, and honestly, I wouldn't say that Eddie Rosario's was as good, but the big thing that I would say about this is that MLB The Show always juices up the last roster update. And I could see one guy doing it, and if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be my boy Eddie. Now, boys, before we get this video, I'm going to be going over the best cards that you guys should invest in to make millions of stubs. Make sure you guys drop a like and a sub. I appreciate you, boys, and let's get right into it. Alright, boys, we're going to be talking about kind of the biggest guys that have the highest chance of actually going up diamond. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is going to be the stats from the postseason, and then we're going to kind of go over my thoughts of who's going to go up. Now, my locks of who are going to go up, number one, Eddie Rosario. I think Eddie Rosario is a lock. I think that Kike Hernandez is a lock. These two guys are big locks not only because they were doing amazing in the postseason, but they had a lot of at-bats. They had a lot of chances to go up. It's not just like Giancarlo. Now, some guys are saying Giancarlo will still go up. I don't think Giancarlo goes up for the simple fact that he only had 4 ABs in the postseason. One game isn't going to make a guy go up, is kind of my opinion. So for the batting, the guys that I think we could definitely see go up is number one, Kike Hernandez. Number two, Eddie Rosario. Number three that I could see going up, which would be pretty good, and we're going to be going over all these guys in MLB The Show as well, and we're going to be talking about kind of the big jumps that they would have to make to end up going higher. And the third hitter that I think we could see go up, usually they absolutely juice these things, would actually end up being Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger had a great postseason. I don't think that he's going to need much to get up, and I think that he's going to be the last guy that we see get a big jump. With how many ABs he had, I like looking at these because it shows how well a player did for a long period of time in the postseason. I think that does matter. As far as the pitching side goes, these are guys that I think we could see a bump for. Is Tyler Matzek, man. He shoved this postseason. Absolute dog. He had some big situations that led the Braves to end up winning the whole thing. I think that Logan Webb could get an opportunity there. He has a .61 ERA in 14.2 innings. I think that he might get a little bit of a boost. Now, I know that I think he's already diamond, but that doesn't really matter. He'll still go up a couple. I see him going up in the future because of that amazing thing. Next guy that I could see going up necessarily would be Nick Pavetta. This guy shoved a lot, and he really shoved a lot in that bullpen game for the Red Sox and Rays that he actually ended up leading them to that W. I believe he came in like the 10th. I know I might be a little bit wrong, but he absolutely shoved. He had pretty good Ks per 9 numbers. And so looking at all this is innings pitched, ERA, Ks per 9. I'm seeing a lot of really good things for those guys, and I think those are kind of the pitchers that we could see going up. As far as position players go, too, another guy that I could see up, I could see Carlos Correa getting one. Now, I know I didn't say earlier. The reason why I didn't say Carlos Correa is he was okay, but I do see him getting 1 attribute point. I mean, I just don't see how he wouldn't for the fact that he played really good this whole postseason. I believe he had like a 310 average. I'll put it on screen right now. He had a couple tanks too. Carlos Correa was an absolute dog, and he helped get the Astros the World Series. I think that he gets a 1 boost. I think that's pretty certain. You can end up getting him for 3,600 subs, which is huge. As far as Guerrero goes, I don't really think that he's going to get a jump, so I don't think that's going to necessarily happen. Devers is another guy that I don't see going up. Now, Max Fried is kind of a hard one. Now, I know a lot of people are buying into Max Fried right now. I think that's a 4 jump. Man, he didn't have that great of a postseason. Of course, he was the starting pitcher in the clinching game for the Braves, but I still just don't think that that's going to be a 4 boost. Maybe he gets a 2 boost because he had about 2 good starts, but I don't think that he did good enough to get a 4 attribute boost. I think that would be crazy. Dansby Swanson is another guy that I just don't see that happening. Now, going to the 79s, like I said earlier, Logan Webb is definitely somebody who's going up. Now, the thing about Logan Webb, though, is everybody knows this already, and he's at a 920 sell now. Now, that's a lot. That's an absolute lot. He's not going diamond, so if you guys want to invest in him, you totally can. But I don't see him going from 79 to 85. I think that would be crazy. He's definitely going to go to a gold, but I don't think that you guys should actually end up buying into this card because he's not going to be worth it. Chris Taylor is another guy who's probably going to get a bump, but again, at a 912 sell now, he's not going to end up going diamond. So it'd be crazy for you guys to actually end up going and investing in him. With Kike Hernandez, again, a 1400 sell now. He had a great postseason, but that would be a huge jump. I don't think he goes diamond. Now, I know a lot of guys are saying that he could. I see him going gold. I don't see him going diamond. I think that would be absolutely insane if they ended up doing it. The one thing that I will say is nobody thought Randy Rosario was going to go diamond, and he ended up going diamond. But Randy Rosario was breaking tons of records, and I believe Kike Hernandez didn't break any. The one person that I will say, if they are going to make a jump all the way from silver to diamond, it would be Eddie Rosario. Last year, we ended up having it be freaking Randy Rosarena, who ended up going, I believe it was silver all the way to diamond. Now, Eddie Rosario had a hell of a postseason. Out of all of the guys, the one guy that I would say maybe invest in to see if SDS just wants to have some fun with the last roster update and boot him all the way to a diamond, it would be Eddie Rosario, because he had one of the most fantastic, literally one of the most fantastic things I've ever seen. Now, another guy that I see going from bronze to gold is actually Solaire. So I think that Jorge Solaire will actually end up making the jump. Now, I said this earlier, but Jorge Solaire is a bronze right now, going for 1800 sell now. He's not going bronze to diamond, boys. He's really not going bronze to diamond. He will go bronze to gold, though. He'll go 72 to 80, I feel like. And so I feel like it'd be a good investment under 900. But just, this is outrageous. Some of these prices are crazy. I know that we're 2 days away, so it kind of makes sense. But these are kind of the guys that I think are going to end up going. The last guy we're talking about today is going to be Tyler Masick. Now, I could see him going up, like I said with the other guys, but him going to gold, I think, is still a hot take. 6'11", though, if you want to invest into him, I don't really know. I don't really think he'll end up going gold, though. He had a good postseason, but it wasn't like he good enough to go 73 to 80. He didn't throw a no-no. He didn't do anything like that. So I think that he goes up to a silver. I think he sits right around there. If you think that I missed anything, let me know in the comment section below who you guys think is going to actually end up going gold and diamond. But these are my bets, and this is who I'm going to be investing in for the roster update. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.